Hello all and welcome back to Kreos Gaming. I'm continuing my NoMundane Run of Skyrim, in which I'll be using only magic for... Corner drag. Yes, that is the one I want. Okay, only magic for combat, and I will not be using any of the mundane skills such as smithing, one- and two-handed weapons, and armor, and that kind of thing. So during the last session, I found out that there was a member of the Blades who was an archivist for the Blades, meaning that he has information, theoretically, about dragons.
New around Riften?
And so I
Take
am
my
supposed
advice.
to...
Stay at the Bee and Bar. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh, lad?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
Okay, so my wealth is none of your business.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
Come on, give me a different option than that. Let's see here. Can we start this conversation over?
I can take a hint, lad. You want to make some coin? Come find me. Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
No. I'm looking for this old guy hiding out in Riften.
Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first. Then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
You just told me that I looked like I had a lot of coin. Let me find him first. Dragons are bad for business.
Passing on a golden opportunity is worse. Until next we meet, lad.
Fine, I have to help you.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
No. What do I have to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under a stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Why plant the ring on Branche?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
Why are we doing this to Branche?
We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
How am I supposed to do all of this?
Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind.
Alright, so that's going to be a problem, because, well, I'm sure I probably could
I'm ready when you are. Just give the word.
accomplish
My room is the
lockpicking,
best
but...
in all of Skyrim.
Oh,
Almost as
that's...
fresh as the day it was collected.
Well, that's
If you're looking for a
infuriating.
handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
Alright, so she thinks he
If you're looking
might
for
be in the
company,
rat way. So I'm going to see if I can go find
Looking to stay
Esbern
alive?
without that guy's help. Because, one, I'm trying to not use lockpicking because I consider it a mundane skill. Two, I'm not real interested in framing some poor fella just because. And three, I'm going to have another character who's not going to be using sneak in the future, and since he won't be using sneak, he's not going to be able to do pickpocket because you must be sneaking to successfully pickpocket. So instead, I'm going to see if I can find...
I don't know, Trough. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big... Is someone there?
Esbern independently. Which neither of you are, and since you see fit to attack me, I'll defend myself. But if I can find Esbern without Bjornoff's help, that would be my preference. So, let's see. The trouble is I half expect I'm not going to be able to, and that it's going to force a particular set of actions just to be able to work with Esbern. Which is frustrating, because it doesn't give you the opportunity to play in a particular way. It forces you to use specific skills and execute tasks that otherwise you might not be. G in the fist, huh?
Mercy!
Nope. Unfortunately, mercy is not a possibility in the game. Otherwise, I might be willing to allow for it. I figure I can just wander around the rat warrens for a little while and... Alright then. There's the floor plate. Cool. Healing. Looks like a chopping block. Like headsman's block, given that you've got the basket there to catch the head and stuff. Alright. Your name is Lowlife? That seems odd. Okay. Alright, and that gives me a level. It's level 22. So that's going to be a health increase level. Are there any perks I'm interested in? Nope. Huh. Sure. And we can do augmented shock too. And that uses up all of my spare perk points. So there's a bunch of stuff down here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to identify Esbern on his own. I have the... Gonna try, though. Open the ragged flagon. Okay. So let's find out what... Nope, nope, not this way. What's this way? That's... Okay, so that's where I dropped down. So this is just gonna go, yep, back to the beginning. Which means... Map... Yeah, okay. So Ragged Flagon sounds like an inn, so let's see what it's like. Your name's Dirge.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Delvin.
I'm listening.
Vekel. Vex.
I have no business with you.
Tonala.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
I'm looking for an old guy hiding out somewhere in Riften.
Huh. Lot of old guys around. I don't really know how I can help.
Maybe this will help your memory.
Well, when you put it that way, I think I do know the old guy you're talking about. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place. Has someone bring him food and such. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nut.
Okay. So that old guy heading out down here, where does he live?
He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Be careful. You're not the only one looking for him.
Alright then. So...
Until next time.
No, this was... Alright.
Vekel and me,
So-
we have a thing going. So I recommend you keep your hands off the merchandise.
Alright. Now, that should send me back... Where are the Ratway Warrens? Why am I going... Okay. Are the Ratway...
Last person who made
They're
trouble for Vekel
behind
ended up with a
this.
smashed
Okay. Alright, so back to sneak. Oh, and there's a bunch of... Okay. Intriguing. Alright, so lightning bolt. Nope, nobody here. Good, sneak increase. Just go away. Pretend I'm not here. Thank you. Wish I had a lean. Alright. So, on the bright side, I don't have to do Bjarnolf's dirty work to accomplish this. That's nice. On the downside... I have to fight through a bunch of Thalmar to... Yeah, so stealth isn't going to work if I'm standing in a fire. Well, in the glow of a fire. Okay. Now, if I can catch the Thalmar one at a time, it's not going to be a big deal that I have to fight them. The biggest issue is going to be if I encounter them in a group. Okay. So even if this person finds me, there's only one of them. Whoever that one is using a bound sword. Sweet. Success. I don't know why I took a torch, but whatever. Okay. Part of me wonders if I don't need to drop down there to get to that spot, but I'm going to try to avoid it for now. See if I can't find more stairs down or something similar. Now, I thought I saw a Thalmor walking around down there, but I'm not sure. So let's see what else we've got. This is a very windy zone, which isn't bad, but is kind of interesting. Alright. Bunch of money. I don't know if I have weariness in Mad Enchantment yet or not, so we'll see. Can't unlock that chest. Can open this one for gold and healing. Nice. That'll be useful later. Alright. Okay. Da-da-da. Alright. So it says this is right over there. Unfortunately, I have to step out into the open, but nothing saw me. Okay. That looks dangerous. Alright, so let's see. This is the Ratway Warrens. So in theory, this is where we're supposed to find Esbern. And the arrow would suggest we don't have to transfer zones. So he's going to be in here somewhere. But I'm going to...
Bucket, knife, book, ink pot, stone. No, no, no.
So there's somebody else here too. Do that just so that I don't have to fight through stuff. I guess I technically saved it when I came in here, but... So can't unlock that at the moment. Might be keys and stuff.
Knife. Yes.
Nope.
Book. Yes. Bucket. Yes. Inkpot. No.
Okay. Hello, Silver
They were
Knights.
golden, even when they were dead. But their blood was red. I knew it would be.
The heck does that mean? Nope, not gonna steal from the chest.
He'll tell you, just ask. You don't even need to ask. He'll tell you anyway.
Alright then. Have fun with that. Who are you?
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
Oh, jeez.
Do your worst.
Working on it. That was highly unexpected. Did not figure that a guy behind a cage was going to attack me. I just thought he'd been arrested. Well, let's hope that that wasn't Esbern, although I expect that it wouldn't be. Well, I mean, obviously it's not if the arrow's pointing over there, I suppose. So that should have been apparent, but oops. Okay.
Go away!
Esbern, open the door. I'm a friend.
What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay, Delphine sent me.
Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap.
Yes. Inkpot. No.
Alright, so let's see. Let's try persuade. Delphine needs your help to stop the dragons.
So Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. You'd better come in and tell me how you found me and what you want.
Alright then. Sweet.
This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go. Only a couple more.
Good grief. On the bright side, I'm not sitting here with Thalmor on my back trying to fight them. So, I've got time for him to...
There we are. Come in, come in.
Thank you.
That's better. Now we can talk.
Wow, that's a lot of chains.
So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years.
Yep.
I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago.
What do you mean, it's hopeless?
Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach.
Alduin, the dragon who's raising the others?
Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand.
You're talking about the literal end of the world?
Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater.
It's not hopeless, Esbern. I'm dragonborn.
What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... no, useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuan?
Okay.
One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor.
I
One
agree.
more I must bring. Well, I I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Do you want armor or a weapon or anything? Alright, well, let's move.
Someone there.
Who's there?
Don't know.
Is highly overrated.
Enough!
Yeah, bring it on, jerk.
Enough!
What the heck's going on? Are you attacking? You're attacking Hafid. But there's a guy here attacking you.
Getting too old for this.
I agree. You should not be attacking things. But for whatever reason, you insisted on doing so. So let's see here. I have healing hands. So let's do that. You're probably essential, but I don't want to risk the possibility that you're not. So, okay, so that's... we found Esbern. Now it's just a matter of trying to get him back... oops, to Delphine, which isn't looking like it's going to be easy, but we'll see what happens. Because those other guys hadn't been there when I first came through, which means that they're bringing in additional people as the events progress. So just because I'd killed things before... Esbern, what the heck? Alright, so what's my actual quest? Escort Esbern to Riverwood. Oh, there you are. Good. Lee. I was worried I'd lost him. I was going to have to go back and find him. Escort quests are generally frustrating, I think. You can't rely on the escorted individual to either follow your lead or to be wise in their own choices, and so it ends up being that you have to try and cover for both of you, and that's a little frustrating sometimes. But he seems to be keeping up okay this time. It's interesting that he's a caster, but he's been using his dagger. You have a gold necklace. Sure, why not? You're not going to need it. Alright, you I've already hit. Now my concern is that there will be people in the bar we were just in that aren't going to be willing to just let us walk through with Esbern. But they don't seem to care. Nice. Alright, cool.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Working on it. Okay, so we'll probably end up potentially with more Thalmor and the Ratway here. We'll see. Okay. Now, can I remember how to get myself out of here? I think it's across this. Yeah, okay. This is easy then. The other question's going to be whether or not Riften's going to be a problem. But it kind of feels like they're setting this up so that all we have to do is travel. We'll see. Alright. We are now in Riften. He's with me. My quest was to escort him to Riverwood. So let's see if well, first, let's quick save. Now let's see if fast travel... Go away. No. Go away, local map. Let's see if fast travel counts as escort, shall we? It thinks there are enemies nearby. Wonderful.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Relta.
Let's try this again. Yes, please.
I must speak to Delphine at once.
All right.
There's no time to lose.
Well, let's go find her then. So, let's see what Delphine has to say now that we've found Esbern. Now, it's interesting that they know each other, because it sounds like Esbern should have been around longer than Delphine. And he just goes and walks off on his own.
Delphine. It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
You'd think
This way.
if she wanted to keep it a secret and just be the tavern keep, that she'd switch out of her armor and that she'd close the dang door. But she doesn't seem to have that particular concern. She's fine just walking around in armor and leaving the zone open. And she's... Is this... Hold on. Stop moving. Yeah, that looks kind of like a leather-wrapped katana. Okay.
Let's see what Esbern has to say.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Dragonbow. Indeed. Yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh. This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy, in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldrin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Aldwin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call.
What's the best way to get there?
From Riverwood? The road south through Falkreath is the most direct route. Or you could catch the carriage from Whiterun to Markarth, and then approach from the west. Either way, the Reach is wild country these days. The Forsworn are everywhere. Best be careful.
Alright then, I'll meet you at Karthspire.
Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
Alright. Now what does this say? Oh. Alright, so I'm not going to read this now. I was just... Holy cow, there's a lot. Alright. Interesting. So, well, I'll exit here. Put myself back on the front porch of the inn once again. And then call this good for this session. We've found
Oh, no,
Esbern.
this is it. The inn is yours. I'm probably never coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe.
That seems kind of abrupt. Just, hey, it's yours. Have fun. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway. So I'll call it good here, and then the next session we'll head off to Karthspire, apparently. Thanks all.